Okay, so this session is about workflows, thinking outside just using one application. It's using a whole string of applications so that you can reach the end goal that you're looking for. So as a part of most projects, you need to plan and brainstorm. So this first slide just shows multiple applications you can use in order to plan and brainstorm which ideas and your concepts and put them all together into some sort of visual representation of those ideas. They can then be exported as an image or exported directly from the application using Evernote. So if an application isn't able to export, you can always use your screenshot buttons, which I'll show you later on. Instead of inspiration, you could also use Keynote. So Keynote is handy for creating storyboards if you're designing a script, or even if you're doing your presentation, just to put a plan in place in a sequential order and design that process. Again, you can export as images or as a PDF and embed that into Evernote for saving, for submission of work, or for your presentation. If you'd like to create apps, there are a couple of different apps we can use. This is just going to run through a couple which you can use to film, to create a presentation type solution for a project. So you can use your camera app, which is inbuilt into iOS, to record video using your camera on your device. You can then import that video into an application like Coach's Eye, which will allow you to annotations and even voiceovers onto your video, and add a little bit more, and then export it back to your camera roll ready for presentation. Alternatively, if you're using images instead of video, you could use Sketch, which will allow you to again export nicely to Evernote for saving for a student learning portfolio or for presentation. You can also import those images into a program like Explain Everything, which will allow you to record over the top or record the annotations. So rather than doing the annotations directly as you are creating the video file, you can import them into Explain Everything, and then you can annotate over the top of the videos to show demonstration of learning. It may be necessary for your project that you'd like to combine both video and audio into one file. For this, it'd be worthwhile looking at iMovie. So iMovie is handy at bringing together audio, also your video files that you've created in other applications, and your images to create a seamless presentation. So once you've finished your iMovie project, you can export to YouTube. You can export to Vimeo, which is basically the same as YouTube, or you can export to your camera roll. From YouTube, if you need to submit the work, you can email the link from the embedded website in YouTube or Vimeo. You can also embed it into a web page if you have something like WordPress in place. If you'd like to put a final copy onto the school servers, you can use that using a technology called WebDAV. So that just involves using a program like Documents by Readable, which allows you to put in the server information and export the information to those servers. You could also upload the folder to a cloud technology like Google Drive. You could also use your SkyDrive or your Dropbox account that will do the same thing. And if you have it exported into your camera roll, you can also transfer the raw file using InstaShare. Obviously, you could try and export send the file using your mail, but the problem with that is that the file may be too large, which will cause issues with your email server, and especially if you have a class of 23 students, it could cause more issues with your inbox capacity. So something like InstaShare or a Bluetooth transfer type system would probably be a better solution for that. If you prefer and you want the students to actually present their work in front of the class, they can present it using AirPlay. So by playing the file from their camera roll, they can select AirPlay using an Apple TV or Reflector app or something like that. And then they can export that to the projector and explain what they've created. So obviously this is just an example of workflows, but you can sort of use your imagination and even leave it up to the students to design their own workflows and find out how they can get to that endpoint by using different workflows.